Hello, my name is Chotamini Kurikawa, and I will be doing a market analysis on Greece and also discussing Canada's future opportunities with the country. So, first, we're going to start with Greece's culture and customs, just giving a brief overview of the country and what it's about. So, Greece is a Mediterranean European country known for its history, culture, and architecture. The country's capital is Athens, and the surrounding area houses most of the population. The languages spoken there are Greek, Macedonian, Albanian, Turkish, and English. Greece is obviously known for its rich history and rich culture, especially that of ancient Greece and ancient Greek mythology. We're going to start with the market analysis of Greece, starting with its economy, which they are also known for. Greece has accumulated a large amount of sovereign debt to the European Union between 2008 and 2018, and I'll be going over such briefly. The European Union was originally founded in 1992 with 12 countries, 12 members, and now it's a coalition of 27 European countries designed to tear down trade, economic, and social barriers and promote flourishing in all these areas. And it also represents the amount of countries that use euro as a currency. The European Union is also an example of regional economic integration, regionalism, which we've discussed in class, where countries of a certain geographic region, Europe, is cooperating to reduce or eliminate barriers with the international flow of products, people, or capital. So other countries in such union include Netherlands, Denmark, and Bulgaria. As I mentioned earlier, all of the countries in the European Union use the euro, and Greece belatedly joined such. They couldn't do such at first because their budget deficit was too low, along with the inflation and debt to GDP ratio. And to actually join the European Union, they lied about these factors. They lied about the debt and the budget deficit. But these were made public, and they were forced to use an outside source, which is a U.S. investment bank, Goldman Sachs, to give them a loan to conceal the debt. On top of such, they also hosted the Olympic Games in 2004, which costed a lot of money, around 9 billion euros. And on top of that, there was the 2008 U.S. mortgage market collapse, again adding to Greece's ongoing debt. So all these factors really didn't do their market that well, didn't do the economy that well. Additionally, Greece has the highest unemployment rate of all of Europe, of 18%. So how did they solve this? Multiple countries within the European Union got together and provided bailout and loans for Greece with the conditions that the Prime Minister commits to spending reductions. And then the European Central Bank launches its unprecedented securities market program, which allows the ECB to purchase government bonds of struggling countries, in this case, Greece. This was done to boost market confidence, prevent further debt throughout the Eurozone. As we discussed in class, a bond is simply a loan between borrowers and lenders. Lenders can be anyone who purchases bonds in a public market. In the case of Greece, the lenders are the multiple countries within the European Union. ECB has bought the government bond between those multiple countries in the EU. Government bonds are granted by each country's federal government. They are essentially risk-free and held to maturity. This was a good decision for Greece. This was something that was supposed to remediate the past debt. I will skim over events that aren't relevant to giving a market analysis, and I'll focus on the ones that are and relevant to the course content. So continue on that. On April 10, 2014, Greece returns to the international financial markets with its first issue of Eurobonds in 4 years. A Eurobond is defined as a bond that is issued outside the country whose currency the bond is denominated. So this was not able to happen before because of the debt, because of the changes in currency, and because of also government issues. Now that we're done going over the economy, we're going to go over the political state of Greece. So, as I mentioned before, there's government instability. The prime minister has changed hands 7 times, the ruling government party changing with every new prime minister. There's a lot of corruption. There's a lot of tax evasion accounts. It accounts for like tens of billions of euros in uncollected tax revenue every year. And they're also part of the Schengen area, a group of European countries which residents can freely travel without the need to pass through passport or other border control. It makes moving around the country easier, and it makes it easier for immigrants and tourists. Getting into the socio-cultural factors of Greece's market, Greece has a high dependency ratio, standing at 57%. Dependency ratio is a measure of the fraction of the population which is unable to provide for itself in comparison to the fraction of the working population. This goes hand in hand with its unemployment rate, which is also quite high. Greece also has quite a rich culture and heritage. Greeks have made important contributions to philosophy, mathematics, astronomy, and medicine, and they're also known for their sophisticated sculpture and architecture. I'll get into this a bit more later, but Greece has a number of environmental factors that affect its market. They've signed multiple international treaties on environment conservation. Going over Greece's relationship with Canada. In terms of trade relations, Canada's main exports to Greece are vegetables, furs, oilseeds, machinery, paper, and paperboard. Its imports are prepared vegetables, olive oil, of course, preserved food, seafood products, cheese, alcoholic beverages, fats and oils, chemical products, and clays. Here we have a list of some of the trade and investment agreements involving Canada and Greece. I'll be going over specifically CETA, the Canada-European Union, the Comprehensive Economic Trade Agreement. So the aim of CETA is to create jobs and growth. CETA integrates the EU's and Canada's commitments to apply international rules on workers' rights, environmental protection, and climate action. CETA will benefit the European companies by getting rid of 99% of the duties or taxes they have to pay Canadian customs, and the same will apply to Canadian businesses exporting to the EU. So this is obviously a great opportunity for Greece and does help with its exports and imports throughout the countries. In terms of partners and organizations, I've already talked a little bit in depth about the EU, but here are a couple others. Let's get into opportunities. So Greece doesn't have a lot of opportunities with a lot of other countries due to its economic recession, and also COVID caused its market to crash again. However, Greece has always been booming in terms of the aerospace and tourism industry, which could provide a wonderful opportunity for Canada. Attracting more than 20 million travelers every year, tourism is estimated to be responsible for 10 to 20% of all employment in the country. Since tourism involves money from outside the country, this industry is little affected by the economic recession discussed previously. And the Greek aerospace and defense market has total revenues of $3.7 billion in 2019. And 2021 is likely to be a significant milestone for the global commercial space ecosystem. Thank you for listening to my presentation on Greece, and I hope you had a lovely, lovely day.